JohnMGottman, 8 Dates, Essential Conversations for a Lifetime of Love. Embark on a journey to foster love, trust, and a stronger bond with the book summary of 8 Dates, Essential Conversations for a Lifetime of Love by JohnMGottman. Delve into the 8 vital dates that will help you build trust, resolve conflicts, enhance the intimacy and sex life, share workloads and monetary contribution, discuss family values, incorporate play and adventure, explore spirituality and personal growth, and assist each other in achieving dreams. Cultivate healthy and long-lasting relationships by learning how to communicate effectively, deepen your understanding of your partner, and adapt to changes with grace.
Unwavering trust and commitment. Every relationship encounters moments of doubt, but maintaining true commitment requires effort, open conversations, and trust-building actions. By understanding and discussing personal definitions of trust and commitment with your partner, long-lasting, fulfilling relationships can be built. Everyone comes across a tempting situation at some point in their relationships, where the curiosity of life with someone else might arise. Briefly pondering this alternate reality isn't a problem, but fixating on it could indicate a lack of commitment in your current relationship. Commitment means unwavering support for your partner, steering clear of situations that may harm the trust between you and embracing open dialogue for addressing feelings and needs. Trust serves as the foundation of commitment, acting like the life-sustaining oxygen of any relationship. Building trust doesn't happen overnight, it's fostered over time through punctuality, promise-keeping, and being there for your partner when needed. Trust suffers with deceitful behavior or not living up to expectations. One of the most powerful ways to build trust in a relationship is through conversation, which brings us to the first of 8 pivotal dates, centered on trust and commitment. Before this date, reflect on what trust and commitment represent to you and how they impacted your family life growing up. Consider recent moments when your partner demonstrated their commitment to you. On the date, engage in an open and honest conversation by asking and answering questions such as, "When was the last time you didn't trust me, and how could I have acted differently," or "What can I do to prove my commitment to you and our relationship?" Explore any differences in your definitions of trust and commitment and search for ways to address and resolve them. By taking these crucial steps towards understanding and nurturing trust and commitment, you and your partner can build a resilient and lasting relationship. Embrace healthy conflict. Fighting in a relationship is inevitable, but it can also be therapeutic if managed correctly. Date number 2 should focus on addressing potential conflicts and learning about each other's views. Begin by listing significant differences and discussing possible compromise during the date in a private setting. If a fight arises, use the opportunity to learn and grow by understanding triggers, setting boundaries, and finding better ways to handle future conflict. Recognizing that all couples fight is crucial, as conflict can actually be a healthy and therapeutic way for partners to express their differences and better understand each other. The most fulfilled couples are those who can manage conflict, actively listen, and empathize with their partner's perspective. However, if handled poorly, fighting can aggravate unstable relationships and lead to irreversible breakups. To prevent your relationship from reaching that point, embark on a second date dedicated to addressing conflict. Prior to the date, individually identify potential conflict areas by listing out significant differences between you and your partner. These differences could range from differing opinions on substance use to contrasting definitions of cleanliness. While noting these disparities, also consider potential ways to accommodate each other's preferences, but be prepared to accept that some differences may be irreconcilable. Equipped with this exercise, proceed to your date in a private setting that allows for open communication. Take turns talking and listening, discussing each identified difference, explaining its importance, and exploring possible compromises. It's also advisable to share your previous experiences with familial conflict, as this may impact how you handle disagreements today. Should a fight occur during the date, remember that it's possible to heal and learn from the experience. After calming down, take turns expressing your feelings during the conflict and determining what triggered it, helping you avoid similar issues in the future. Then, discuss how to react differently in future disagreements, identify any overstepped boundaries, and brainstorm ways to engage in conflict more productively. Boosting intimacy through conversation. Many couples struggle with discussing their sex lives openly, but research shows that such conversations can positively impact their relationship. Coming from different backgrounds could make these discussions more challenging. By engaging in a romantic sex and intimacy date, asking each other probing questions, and being honest and open, couples can enhance their connection and understanding of each other's desires, leading to a more satisfying sexual relationship. Talking about sex openly with your partner can be a game changer for your relationship. Despite the potential awkwardness, discussing your sex life can actually lead to better, more fulfilling experiences. Couples who openly converse about their desires and preferences tend to have more frequent and satisfying sex. Imagine Katia and Ethan, a couple from different backgrounds. While Katia grew up discussing sex openly, Ethan comes from a more conservative family where such conversations were avoided. Using the guidance provided in the book, they embark on a sex and intimacy date to help bridge the gap in their communication. To set the perfect stage, choose a romantic location for your date. Options could include a candlelit dinner at a restaurant, a secluded beach cove, or a serene public garden. Dress to impress, as the date might lead to an intimate encounter. Take time before the date to ponder how to approach the topic of sex, reflecting on any discomfort or reluctances you may have. Once the date begins, engage in open and honest conversations about your sexual experiences and desires. Share your favorite moments, what turns you on, and fantasies you've been curious to explore. When discussing these topics, clarity is vital. Be specific about the parts of your body you enjoy being touched and your preferred sexual acts to avoid any confusion. By engaging in this intimate conversation, couples can strengthen their connection and gain a better understanding of each other's desires and needs, leading to a more satisfying and fulfilling sex life. Balancing love, labor, and finances. Understanding each other's financial background and values is key in fostering a healthy partnership. Couples should openly discuss their work contributions and financial expectations. Equally sharing labor, both paid and unpaid, and regularly assessing your mutual efforts will lay the foundation for a stronger bond, which in turn leads to lasting relationships. Long gone are the days of men solely working whilst women manage the household. Despite progress made since the 1960s, the distribution of labor within a partnership remains a challenge. It's crucial to remember that work isn't limited to paid jobs. If unpaid household chores were outsourced, they'd cost around $90,000 per year. Surprisingly, a 2007 Pew Research study discovered that sharing housework is the third most vital aspect contributing to a successful marriage, after faithfulness and a satisfying sex life. To nurture harmony, couples need to strike a balance between earning income and handling household tasks. Open communication about each other's efforts and the fair division of labor is essential. The fourth date, often centered around discussing work, also tackles a sensitive subject: money. Our perceptions about finances often stem from our upbringing. For instance, Trevor, a spender, and Adam, a saver, had different childhood experiences with money, leading to contrasting opinions on spending a significant inheritance. Acknowledging these differences is critical as couples navigate their financial journey. Preparing for a work and money date requires self-reflection and examining your family's financial history. Questions such as, "Did your parents have savings?" or "How frugal were your parents?" should be considered. For this date, keep it budget-friendly. Think takeout and staying at home. During the conversation, both partners should share their family's monetary past, express gratitude for 3 contributions made by the other person, financial or otherwise, and communicate their aspirations and concerns about future finances. Being open and honest about money management is key to achieving a balanced and successful partnership. Bonding amidst parenthood. Parenthood involves various challenges that can significantly impact a couple's relationship. To ensure a healthy connection and long-term happiness, both partners should actively participate in their child's life, prioritize intimacy, and openly discuss their expectations and concerns. Having a family is a beautiful experience, but deciding whether or not to have children can be tough for couples, and financial considerations are only scratching the surface. Parenthood has been known to cause substantial changes in relationships. Notably, clinical psychologist JohnMGottman discovered a 67% decrease in marital happiness among couples who had children within 4 years of marriage, with most couples only regaining happiness after their children leave home. Despite these challenges, couples can sustain their relationship while raising children by focusing on a few essential practices. One critical way is to ensure both partners actively participate in their child's life, starting from pregnancy and birth. Research demonstrates that the involvement of both parents, regardless of gender or relationship type, reduces the likelihood of conflict, fostering long-lasting happiness. Moreover, maintaining intimacy between partners plays a significant role in family well-being. This could encompass regular date nights or persistent communication. Handling the challenges of raising children can be demanding, and it's vital that partners stay connected and communicate effectively to counteract stressful situations. During these bonding moments, it's essential to have candid conversations about your idea of the perfect family. Ask each other questions related to whether you both want children, how many you'd like, the potential problems you may face, and how best to resolve those issues. Even for couples who opt not to have children, discussing family remains important. After all, family means more than just having kids. Take the opportunity to delve into each other's closest family connections and discuss ways to strengthen those relationships, whether with relatives or friends. Unleash playfulness in relationships. Don't forget to fuel your relationship with fun, adventure, and a little bit of silliness. Amidst life's demanding routines, carving out playful and adventurous time with your partner can strengthen bonds and bring happiness. Start by making a list of enjoyable activities you haven't done before or in a while and plan a delightful date. As you explore these creative adventures, discuss your most memorable fun experiences, dream up future escapades, and compare your lists to find shared or surprising interests. And remember, trying new things together keeps the spark alive. Embrace change together. Change is a natural part of our lives, especially in relationships. Couples that openly communicate, support one another's dreams, and share common goals are more likely to successfully navigate inevitable changes. Prepare for a growth-focused date by discussing shared goals, respecting accomplishments, and exploring each other's spiritual beliefs. Bring an object that honors your partner and dive into deep conversations about meaning, spirituality, and change. Change is an unavoidable part of life, and to effectively strengthen our bonds, we must adapt and grow with these changes. In relationships, embracing change is key to forming stronger connections and a more resilient partnership. Successful couples can accustom themselves to their partner's growth, using it to evolve together and flourish as a united front. Take Erica and Jake, for example. When Erica chose to quit her well-paid marketing job to pursue her dream of becoming a painter, Jake wholeheartedly supported her throughout the journey, regardless of the financial sacrifices they faced. Together they navigated these difficult adjustments and were always there for each other. Ultimately, they found deeper meaning in their lives and further solidified their relationship. To strengthen your bond with your partner, consider planning a date night focused on growth and spirituality. Before the date, think about your mutual aspirations and discuss whether you respect each other's achievements. Contemplate your long-term objectives and what you both hope to accomplish in life. During the date, bring an item that represents your partner's influence on your life, such as a photograph or a cherished possession. Engage in deep discussions about spirituality, including topics like childhood religious experiences, personal definitions of sacredness, finding inner peace, and beliefs to pass on to future generations. These meaningful conversations will help you explore the connection between spirituality, change, and a lasting relationship. Remember, open communication and shared growth can help couples conquer the changes that life inevitably presents, leading to a more fulfilling and enduring partnership. Pursuing dreams together. Dreams play a crucial role in our lives, and having a partner who supports your aspirations can tremendously impact your relationship success. When partners support each other's dreams, even at the cost of putting their own desires on hold, it strengthens their bond and fosters lasting love. Engaging in conversations about personal and shared goals, creating a plan to help each other achieve them, and choosing an inspiring setting for these discussions can further cement your relationship and the pursuit of your dreams together. Once upon a time, a couple named Doug and Rachel were madly in love, sharing every moment together. Doug had a burning ambition, to spend a year in Israel, exploring his heritage. Understanding the importance of this dream, Rachel encouraged Doug to pursue it, even though it meant they would spend a year apart. When Doug returned, he was ready to join Rachel in New York and start climbing the career ladder. However, Rachel's aspirations had shifted. She wanted to go to medical school 3,000 miles from New York. With little hesitation, Doug abandoned his plans and moved with her. Their unyielding support for each other's dreams, even when it involved personal sacrifice, made their love grow stronger. To cultivate such a bond, consider planning a dreams date. Begin by writing down your ambitions, the stories behind them, and how your partner can help you achieve them. Include mutual goals you've already discussed and how to actively support each other in attaining them. Choose an inspiring location to share these aspirations, somewhere with a breathtaking view or a peaceful atmosphere. During this date, delve into discussions about childhood dreams, the role of your parents in pursuing those dreams, and which goals are most important to you now. Understanding your partner's dreams, embracing them, and striving to help one another achieve them will solidify your relationship, paving the way for an everlasting love story.
In conclusion, 8 Dates, Essential Conversations for a Lifetime of Love, provides you with the tools and insights to grow a lasting relationship. The book covers crucial discussions spanning trust and commitment, conflict resolution, sexual intimacy, work and money, family and children, play and adventure, personal growth, and supporting each other's dreams. By engaging in these powerful conversations, you and your partner can create a fulfilling and enduring love that stands the test of time. Make every date count and pave the way for an enduring and meaningful partnership that truly lasts a lifetime.